Good afternoon, everyone. It's your host with the most, Armand, here with.
Boy Dell, man. Welcome.
It's been a long time coming. We talked about doing this pod for quite a little minute,
Literally, I don't know how many years.
Yeah. And I mean, football's back. This is the Ball podcast with your boy Armand Delbert. And Del, what does football being back mean to you?
Honestly, it means everything. As you know, but most people may not know, I've been a basketball fan my entire life growing up. My dad played basketball, lived, breathed basketball. That was the only sport I played. And I would say probably about 4, maybe 5 years ago, I started watching football religiously. I'm a Dolphin fan by tradition. That's what my dad was. That's what his dad was. So that's just passed down to me. But about 4 or 5 years ago is when I first started looking at football games from beginning to end. Like, it's interesting. Playing football as a kid just for activity or to stay active, really. But now it's like ever since these last 4 years, I've been following fantasy, which I think really envelops me more into the sport.
Yeah.
Playing Madden heavily from being ranked online to playing with friends and playing for money, like that gets me more into the sport as well. But like I think it's really the fantasy and watching it. It's just so exciting, and NFL is truly king for sure. As an NBA fan myself, the NFL is king. So, but football being back, as you said, Ace, is just a wonderful time, and being this deeply involved and like having this passion. Sundays come around, got 4 games, 8 games on the Octobox, red zone on the one screen, Dolphins game, solo.
Sadly, with commercials.
I know. RIP, fall of an end of an era. But now football being back is definitely the most exciting part of the year for sure.
We got a little late start, so 2 games have already happened.
Yes.
Yeah. So we had the opener with Hurts and Dak and Eagles and Cowboys. It was a really interesting one. Spitgate? ?
The touchbacks now come out to the 35-yard line.
Conduct. Defense number 98. Number 98's defense actions has disqualified him from the game.
Whoa.
15-yard penalty.
Whoa.
Automatic. First down.
So Jalen Carter, the focus and the star for the Cowboys, for the Eagles on the front line, out for the game before a snap. Here he goes. He walks there in front of Dak Prescott. Did he spit? Did he spit on him? I think he did. There you go. And the official was right there to throw the flag. Brian Neal, the umpire, who was keeping an eye on that confrontation. No idea, obviously, what was said. But Jalen Carter out of this game before a snap. Chris, that's, first of all, I got no idea what he's thinking. And second, this is massive in terms of the game.
I got to tell you, he's the best player they have on their defense. And about 80% of what we were going to talk about on this broadcast, because to beat the Philadelphia Eagles, you have to double team Jalen Carter. If you don't get your offense started. Now you take off that one player on the defense that you had to focus your attention on. And it's almost like Micah Parsons now gone from the Cowboys. Same impact now with Jalen Carter gone.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.
I'm going to tell you this, man. Jalen Carter better than me. I mean, spitting on somebody is crazy, though. So I can't fathom or, like, make that be okay. Like, that's no way you can defend that. He spit on him. Even though Dak spat first, he spat at the ground from his huddle. Now, that's crazy, but it's not as crazy as you spitting on somebody. That's the worst thing you can do to somebody. So it's just like that type of stuff. There's no middle ground. There's no, like he was retaliating. Like, nah, you can't do that. But I don't know. It was a good game, man.
Dak spit first, and
everybody saw the video, man.
Yeah. It's nationally it's the most expensive. He's the most expensive paid player in the NFL with the Walter Payton thing on his free, and they're gonna spit on him. That's football's back. Football is back, man.
Literally, bro, literally.
Yeah. So I mean, what you thought of Hurts's performance? You know, people talk about lackluster and numbers and
Yeah. Honestly, I thought it was a great game. I thought the rain delay really, really turned it around. I honestly didn't expect it to be that close. First half was a shootout completely, like back and forth, back and forth. CD was getting complete separation almost every route. I think the first drive he had like 3 catches. First quarter he had 75 yards. I'm expecting 225-yard game. Coming in the end, he definitely dropped a lot of passes, which type of stuff like that, if you want to say you're receiver one, you can't be letting that happen. But some of those balls were catchable easily. Some of those, it was 50-50. But if you receiver one, Jamar Chase would have made those plays. Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, they would have made those
your
plays.
boy Neighbors. He'd have made them plays.
Oh man, wow, that's a homer right there. Neighbors would have definitely caught that. But no, I thought Jalen Hurts' play was pretty good. Unacceptable that AJ Brown didn't get a target until late in the fourth. But I do feel like that's just a byproduct of Kellen Moore taken out of there. They got a new OC who's never called plays.
Pro Football Focus said he won 0% of the routes that he went out on.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I saw it on some of the replays when they were showing him. He had no separation. However, you just can't let that happen. Like, you got to get your receiver one involved. Poke screens, jailbreaks. You want to do a slant, hitch and go, quick outs. Like, it don't matter. I don't care if he getting separation or not. Like, got to get him the ball early. Yeah. I guarantee week 2 when they play the Cowboys, first play go to AJ Brown. I guarantee it.
I would hope. Speaking of screens, what a wonderful, it's my first time hosting. What a wonderful transition to go into the Chiefs and Chargers game. Because speaking of screens, I saw Marquise Brown get 4 of them. So what did you think of the Chiefs Chargers game in Brazil? Prime time.
I was gonna say that's a tough one to me. I will not lie, as a Dolphins fan, I will be willing to admit now on camera we made that mistake picking Tua. I cannot lie to you. Justin Herbert, I don't care that he hasn't won any playoff game. He is undeniably has all the tangible things of a great quarterback. He's got the size, he has the speed, and he can just get up out of there. And it's so crazy because he doesn't flaunt it, but he has it. And he could throw through the eye of a hurricane just like Josh Allen, just like any other quarterback. The arm talent's there, pinpoint on the run. I mean, he played his best football that I've ever seen him play. Oh, I didn't expect the Chiefs to blow him out. I did expect the Chiefs to win, but that's just become the new mantra, just like it was for the Patriots for a while. When you got 15 back there, it's really just what does Thanos say? It's inevitable. So, but man, as a fantasy implication, we'll talk about this a little bit later, man. But having an Xavier Worthy get hit on a mesh concept, stuff like that just lets me know, like, Travis Kelce's head is not in it. Like, that is completely on Kelce right there. Like, he cannot run into Worthy right there.
I just don't know how many times, I know they have practice and walkthrough. Like how many times have they ran that play?
It don't matter practice and walkthrough. Kelce's been in the league 11 years, 12 years. I don't even know how many years Kelce been in the league.
Forever.
How many times has he ran across him? You run that mesh concept, there's no way possible you should be running to your – maybe you get a flag for picking a defender. 100% run into that for sure. But running to your own player, that's impossible. You can't – as a seasoned veteran of his Hall of Fame caliber career, you can't have, mishaps like that. That's all on him for sure. And so now Worthy's dislocated. I think that completely changed the Chiefs' game plan. Pacheco doesn't have any of the explosive traits that he had before he broke his leg. Before that, I had him high. I was very high on Pacheco. Potential at the roof to me. Not RB1, but definitely RB10, 15 range.
Yeah, his aggressive running style.
Keep those feet churning, moving. But now it's I don't see that. Kareem Hunt's older now. Yeah, he's a bell cow back for 1 or 2 yards, but you need explosivity when you want to get throughout the moving the chains down the field. And then outside of that, I don't care how good Mahomes can be. Thornton, traded, got rid of. Hollywood Brown, traded, got rid of. Juju Smith-Schuster, traded, got rid of. There's a reason why those people traded you, right? If they were really like that, they wouldn't have been traded. Teams wouldn't have passed on them. But So at the end of the day, I think Herbert played an outstanding game where he had 300-some yards, 3 touchdowns. Phenomenal game on his part. Looking forward to it the rest of the season seeing, but I don't want to dig too deep into it for the Chiefs. The biggest thing for me, and you tell me what you think, the Chiefs couldn't get any pressure. I didn't see Karlaftis screaming. I didn't see Chris Jones screaming.
No.
And they tried to line him up on end, which I would rather
I've
him get double teamed on the guard and
I've
those.
I've seen them do it before in like little spots,
Yeah,
like they'll move him around. Like Chris
yeah,
Jones, like he can literally be anywhere on the line, so I get it. But I mean, when you're up against, and especially when you're up against a backup like genuinely, I have to put Chris Jones on him because who else is really going to get? Am I going to put Karlaftis on the other side and then have Chris Jones go on the side with Joe Alt, which I saw them actually still do
yeah.
that. They
He
a couple
did.
of
And
times
Joe
they
Alt, I think in 42, it was
yeah.
40-something pressures I saw from Warren Sharp on Twitter. 40-something pressures. 40-something plays. He got 0 pressure. Joe Alt is exactly what they drafted. Like they knew that coming out the draft last year when he was a rookie. Joe Alt delete for a reason, right? So,
Yeah. He's
but
serious.
yeah, you got to tell me though, no pressures, and that defense looked trash. That secondary. I don't know what Spags is doing or what he can do, but they only got pressure when they blitzed. And even then, their defense got, Duffy is cool, yeah, but the rest of
Yeah.
those DBs, I'm not sure. I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
sure.
they're unfinished product right now. I feel like they're probably still reeling. I mean, it was a whole how many runs in a row? Was that three straight Super Bowls or
3 straight. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, even if this was a time where I'm not gonna say they're gonna drop the ball, we're gonna do our predictions. We're gonna do our predictions, but
Sure, for sure.
I don't think this is even if they're dropping the ball right now. Like if this were to be a transitional period, I mean, if any team is allowed one, it's definitely like Kansas City. So I mean,
Oh,
I feel like they'll figure it out anyway. They're gonna pick up some vet edge off the waiver wire. I don't think they'll make any type of blockbuster trade or anything. I'd have to check their cap space to see if they even could, but 100% they need some type of help on that D line because I'm not gonna lie, like for the most part, Herbert was pretty comfortable, and then even when he wasn't comfortable, there
got
was
out
no
of there.
contain.
I was gonna say I was gonna say he would break contain, but there was no contain. Chris Jones on the edge still slided towards the guard and no, like, what are you doing? Like, that's your one job. Set contain, and
Yeah,
it's like you going in is you're blowing a play
yeah.
right out the back door. Excuse me, 15-yard run, 10-yard run
Hmm.
on the run, throwing it 8 yards to Quentin Johnston, who I don't know, man. I seen a tweet, man. Somehow maybe that concussion really rewired that boy brain. Like he became a real target out there now, but he
Hey,
had himself a hell of a game.
he
So
can't be sorry forever. I mean, like he gets open. He just has to catch the
that's
ball.
true.
Like
That's
that's it's. And I feel like is that the easiest part? What do you think is easier, getting open or catching? Like,
100% getting open.
yeah,
100%. I feel like you can get open if you. I ain't gonna lie, you can just be faster than somebody to get open, but catching that thing contested or game on the line, I gotta come. Nerves, man. But now with the gloves they got nowadays, I don't know. I put some gloves on before,
pick 'em.
man. They were Walmart gloves, and I felt like, give me that. So
It was a good game and down there, and was it Sao Paulo? They. I don't think we'll overreact to week one, and
that's what I'm saying too. Like, right, like
yeah,
just week one. They still
exactly.
got 16 more games. It is what it is.
It's a very long, long season. And speaking of the long season, you know, we're recording this on a Saturday night. Tomorrow is football Sunday. We
Mm.
got some very big games.
Mm.
I'm not gonna say with playoff implication because it's week one, obviously, but there are some divisional matchups, some new quarterbacks in certain situations.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh
so
yeah.
there's three big time games I really wanted to talk about, and then we'll get into the overall AFC. What are your playoff predictions, and then the NFC playoff predictions? But the
Sure.
games I'm really excited for tomorrow: Buccaneers Falcons 1 o'clock.
Oof.
Who you got?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very high on Michael Penix right now. I think he showed some great glimpses last season at the end stretch, but I just can't bet against Baker, man. I just can't. Baker has been playing out of his mind these past few years, 2 years, I think. They got that receiver out of Ohio State, Ebuka. How you pronounce his name?
Egbukem?
Yeah, Ebucam. They got Mike Evans still. Bucky's a phenom now and has RB1 right now.
I think
And
Tristan Wirfs is out tomorrow. I'd have to
yeah, I
check.
did see that report. Yeah, Tristan
Yeah.
Wirfs is out, but that defense is still that defense, right? Still got safety, great safety. What's his name? Man, not Winfield.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Antoine.
yeah,
Yeah,
they got Anton Winfield still. Yeah. Um, their DBs are a little bit, to me, they're not like number one defense by any means, but that D line, I don't expect Bijan to go crazy, but it is Bijan. Like, so that's gonna be a great matchup. But I'm going Bucks. If I had to call a score, I'm going Bucks 50. Ooh, don't make
they're
me
at
pick.
Atlanta. They're at Atlanta. They're
I know,
playing
don't make me
Atlanta.
pick a score. I was gonna say 24-17. I'll go 24-17 Bucks.
Fair.
I'll go 24-17 Bucks. What about you? What you think?
I'm probably going Bucks too. It's just like Baker's a seasoned veteran at this point, and I
Yeah.
just expect them to be able to just sit back and dice. I mean, Atlanta has. I'm not gonna say like a mid defensive line. It's just a bunch of unknowns. Like I don't know what I'm gonna get out of a rookie edge. I mean, and have we seen what Michael Penix can do completely? Like, I'm not entirely sure like how I feel about him just yet. Like, I feel like he's
I
promising.
on him, mate. That lefty, he was slinging it,
Of
but
course, and because he's a lefty, I want him to do right. I mean, like
I mean, he has all the tools to be a successful second year quarterback.
he
He has
does,
a
he
number
does.
one receiver that's a dog. Drake London
Yeah.
is a dog. He has
Mhm.
a number one running back that's arguably top three, top four in the league.
He
I mean,
does.
five for sure. I don't even
Yeah.
know because you got Henry, Saquon, Gibbs, then it's Bijan to me, but
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't even really refute it, honestly. He is I, I'm gonna say I really wanted to go out on a like just and say like I got Atlanta because Atlanta's at home. I feel like it's the only thing that I'm thinking about. But they just have so much youth, like James Pierce Jr. and then Xavier Watts is back there, like Jalen Walker. Like it's just so much young guys. I'm just gonna go with the veteranship of the Bucks. I don't even know if that's actually a word, but I'm gonna go with the vets and I'm gonna go with the Bucks. And I'll say it's probably gonna be like a 24-17. Yeah.
same.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, just so I won't be the same, I would say 27-17. I feel like Baker should light it up. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
You expecting 300 plus yards.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So,
fair. That's fair.
oh, do you see that in that corner remaining meeting time? I have to upgrade.
Oh yeah, that's right. 30-minute meetings. That's right.
Okay, okay. Well, we've learned, and that means we'll have to speed it up a bit. So the next game that I actually wanted to talk about, it might be the best one. Shout out Tony. Lions Packers.
Yeah, shout out Tony for sure. I don't know, man. I think I seen a report that Micah's playing,
Yeah.
but I
So it's
just don't see. I don't see the difference that's gonna make in that.
epidural.
Nah, I don't see the difference that's gonna make on that O line for the Lions. They're all world. Panay Sewell. Uh, what's the other one? I want to say
I feel like Glass. They're
actually.
they lost two, right? I feel
Yeah,
like
I
they
was gonna say I
lost.
think they lost their tackle, but no, I just think Michael's gonna have an impact, but it's gonna be too early in him for him, especially coming off this back injury. But at the same time, I'm high on Jordan Love, man. I'm high. I love the Lions. I love Gibbs. I think that's gonna be an explosive because I don't trust the Packers D line. They just lost Kenny Clark, so they did lose a running portion. Once Gibbs gets to the second level, I don't think anybody in their DB room can catch Gibbs, but I'm just too high on Jordan Love. Josh Jacobs had a great, phenomenal season last year, top five in rushing yards. Coming back this year, they drafted their number one receiver, who they believe heavily in, Golden. Uh, Jordan Love gonna be Jordan Love regardless. So I'm pulling for Packers 17-10. Low scoring
Fair.
game, nothing crazy.
Okay, okay, fair enough. I can't really like refute any of it, but I'm just so high on Dan Campbell and what they got going on. I just feel like
Yeah, but losing that OC, man, you talking about? I don't care who's been watching
be,
the whole time. It's not the same.
only I promise you, if they were to be playing in Detroit, I would have went with a route. I would have said like 35, like, and then probably like 24
Sheesh.
Lions. But the fact that they're going to Green Bay, not to say Goff can't play out of a dome, but like they're not gonna be in a dome. Goff, I don't know. I just feel like Packers are sneak by. I'll say like a 24-21. Like it'll be a close game. Like,
Okay.
I believe in the Aiden Hutchinson hype. I really believe that they can win. It's just that they're on the road, and I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm just gonna go
for sure. I just seen a report that they didn't agree with it to deals with him. So before the season started, so that's something to keep an eye out on. But
he's hungry.
Let's get to this next game, man.
He's starving.
This is that game I really want to talk about, man.
This is the one you were actually really excited about. Bills Ravens.
Because I'm a homer for me, boy. I'm a Dolphin fan, diehard. But Lamar Jackson, man.
Yeah.
I seen the tweet that said, man, he don't know we'll put that fire on somebody about that boy, man. That's how I feel about Lamar, man. He deserved MVP last year. He should have had 3. Mark Andrews sold him, so I think they come back with a vengeance. I promise you, I don't think this is even going to be a close game. I think they're going to beat the Bills 42-28. Like,
beat the brakes off of them boys.
I think they're going to beat the brakes off of these boys, man. Like, I think Lamar is going to come out here with a vengeance. Like, hey, y'all just slighted me for MVP. Okay, I got something for that. I'm going to make sure this season ain't no discrepancy. I don't care what stats he put up. I'm finna show you I'm the better quarterback. And I hope and I pray, even as a Dolphin fan, this is Lamar's year, bro. Like, if Lamar win a Super Bowl this year, I promise you, like
on the first year of this pod,
man, he's already cemented top 5 for me if he won a Super Bowl this year.
Blessed.
I'm telling you, man. Could that be 3 MVPs, a Super Bowl MVP? Be Lamar. I
know.
I need it.
I know, man. I know.
What do you think?
You got them boys in a round. It was obviously Ravens. I just feel like the Bills just don't have nothing for that. Like, I think a lot of the reason that the MVP went to Josh Allen, it's almost a narrative-based award because if you're going completely statistically,
4,000 yards, 500 rush yards.
Yeah, he had 5K total yards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take that back. 1,000 rush yards.
No, it was 900 and then 4,100 passing.
You're right. Yeah. How many touchdowns did he have? 40?
44, 45?
Less than 4 picks or less than 5 picks?
It was 45 touchdowns, 4 picks.
4 picks.
I want to say.
And we talking about Josh Allen had what?
Maybe like 3,800. But it's that's
too
what
much. Like, we tired of that stuff.
And it's Josh Allen's like the team that's around him, like because he can dominate the East.
Right. Like, it's such a media thing, though. Like, you saw that whole narrative shift like week 10, week 11. It was like, yeah, look at what Josh Allen's doing with little help. And that became the narrative, like, really don't like that Dan Orlovsky really did that. But I swear he was the first person I seen on the big screen talking head is like, yeah, it's the team around him. And then, like, no, bro. Like, if it's MVP, most valuable player, don't make it, he's the most valuable to the team. No, the most valuable player is the player that had the best stats, won the most games, played the best. Like, what?
Is what it should be.
That no quarterback has ever done, and he didn't win the MVP. Think about that.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
I know. Yeah. I got the Ravens. I just think they win pretty comfortably. But a part of me kind of does hope that it goes down to the wire and I get to see like a clutch drive because this is Sunday Night Football. So I kind of want it to be a good game, So
I'm telling you, route, man, 42-28, man.
Fair.
Dog.
I'll say like a 35-24. Comfortable win, but not embarrassing.
I heard.
Yeah.
Where do they play? I think they play in Baltimore, don't they?
They play in Buffalo, actually.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. Still 42-30.
Yeah, I had a feeling that you wouldn't have changed that at all.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah. Understandably. We only got 2 minutes, so I'm wondering, do you want to do your or do you want to? We can
do the Super Bowl prediction, man. Let's get it out of the way, man.
Week one, I feel like it's not going to change our playoff prediction. So to actually run through the full 7-7, we can wait till week 1's done.
Oh, for sure. I'm fine with it. Hey, I get some people to tune in the next week, man.
Yeah.
See it, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, you can see our playoff predictions and see how wrong we're going to be or how right. This is a pod where now our friends can hold us accountable for our takes. And I'm glad to have shared this first episode with you, Del.
Me too, Ace. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad we actually put in motion the things we've been talking about for so long. And like we said, guys, it's the first episode. It'll definitely get better. This production will be better. Trust me, you won't see Zoom or whatever you see when we get this recording.
Maybe I get rid of this shadow. I don't know.
Literally, like you won't see none of this stuff. It'll be more professional as we go along. But we appreciate anybody and everybody that watched it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. We look forward to having our friends and family on this podcast in the future. So,
Yep. I got a lot of Bo Nix and Jordan Love fans, and I'd love to get them on and have their thoughts on certain things. So just tune in and just be ready. Be ready. So first episode down. Thank you, Del. Thank you, America. I'm not even sure how to do the actual closing, but this is the You Know Ball podcast, and this was episode 1. Thank you.
see you.